clinical trial is patient-based research, so this is the way that we find out more about a condition and also the way that we test new medicines to see if they're effective and safe for treatment of medical conditions. When we bring a patient in to talk about a clinical trial, the first thing we do is we go through what's called the informed consent process. We want that patient to understand what we're looking at, how we plan to study this, and what the risks and benefits to them may be for clinical trial participation. In dermatology, we first want to verify that our patient has the skin disease that we're interested in studying. This will usually be determined through a physical exam and possibly by some other tests, including blood tests or even a skin biopsy. The next thing that we'll want to do is determine the severity of that patient's skin disease. So different clinical trials will target patients with different severity of skin disease. We'll also review other eligibility based on their age or other medical conditions. There are many benefits to patients to participating in a clinical trial. One of them that patients often will relate is that they've often suffered from their skin disease or their condition for years, and they want to be part of better understanding and treating that condition to help others who have suffered from it as well. Another benefit to participating in clinical trials is that in general, most to all of the clinical trial procedures are covered by that clinical trial, meaning that this is a great option for patients with no or limited health insurance. In addition, clinical trials offer access to new or emerging medicines that are not available commercially. So a patient couldn't just walk into their doctor's office and have access to the drugs that are being tested in clinical trials. There are many ways that patients can find out about the clinical trials we're doing in dermatology. One good way is simply to ask your physician, and many physicians are aware of research that's ongoing. Another way is through the internet, so there are ways to search the internet to learn about your condition and often to find links to clinical trials that may be going on. Finally, at UPMC.com, we have the listings of all the clinical trials that we have ongoing in the Department of Dermatology. At UPMC, we want to have many options for our patients, and that's why we have clinical trials ongoing in many different areas of skin disease. It's important to us to be able to offer our patients not only what's available currently, but also the future of treatment for their skin disease, because we want to be able to improve their quality of life, not just for our patients now, but for our patients in the future as well.